enjoy the time, talk to each other, tell each other your memories of Andy, because so many people come from different strands of his connections. There's the
I'm an electrical fan.
there's the Electricians Society. There's the Goon Show Society. There's Andy's music. There's his connection with the railways. There's his connection with the Royal Navy. All sorts of things that he often kept separate. But the purpose of this is to celebrate Andy, his life, his music, and his connection. So please enjoy.
Because there's something in the air. We got to get together sooner or later. Because the revolution's here, and you know it's right.
I've never met anyone as erudite, as knowledgeable about everything as he was. It's quite a good, yeah, give it to him. He was remarkably well read. What a guy, I mean, amazing. I've never known anyone like it. And in fact, for the funeral, I drew up a list. I phoned various people, a lot of whom are here tonight, and I asked them, can you recall anything in particular that you would say that he was expert at? Any particular subject? Well, I've got a list here. In fact, it's a little bit longer than it was at the time of the funeral, because I've had another couple. See if any of these ring a bell for you. He was expert on these subjects: telephones, steam engines, buses, trams, trains, railways, accidents on railways, the history of radio, electricity, the history of jazz, and dance bands, and he gave talks at the Gramophone Society. Natural history, birds, stag beetles, world history, London's sewers, boxing, the Goon Show.
Andy was Wikipedia before Wikipedia existed. He knew everything. I mean, you know, anything from literature to music, to the gauges of railways in Australia. He just knew everything. Wonderful. So this is a song that I didn't actually write with him in mind. I just I think it's kind of fitting. He was a wonderful guy. I think of him a lot, you know. All kinds of everything remind me of him. Every day, virtually.
He was so honest that if he owed you 4 pence, he had a pencil and he would write it very clearly. Andrew Thunderclap, well, he didn't put Thunderclap, did he? Andrew Newman, and then he would tell you exactly where the money had gone. If money had been spent, you would get your 4 pence, and he would count it out. He was incredible in that way. I have a lot of funny stories, but it would take too much time to tell those. There was one in particular. We did one gig in Putney, and he had to be locked in the dressing room. And this was largely due to the fact that somebody wanted to have sexual relations with him. And we had to lock her out. It was a bit of a mad evening, and I think Colin remembers that. But Andy loved it. It was the funniest thing in the world. You know, she was screaming for Thunderclap Newman, where is he? Banging on the door.
and has asked her permission from the band.
Wilhelmina, of blunt little Wilhelmina, the pride of these Idas is.
It's a shame that he hadn't more time to enjoy the new place he got from Lambeth Council from a housing point of view, because he felt very, he felt very confident there. He had sorted everything out, and yeah, he has been my best friend in the UK, and I'm very, very proud to have met him. Very proud.
Andy was a true gentleman. Thank you, Andy, for being a wonderful big brother to John and me, and to all of us here, and to all who couldn't make it, but love him from wherever they are. We love you and we miss you, Andy.
I think he believed in old-fashioned things like politeness and respect for others. When our daughter Catherine started piano lessons at the local school, he made us a gift of his old red painted touring piano, so she'd have something to practice on at home. Of course, we took it with us when we had to move. It was murder getting it down 2 flights of narrow stairs, and it now stands proudly in our living room in Brixton. Catherine's away at university nowadays and doesn't get much chance to play it, but our other 2 do, and it sparked what I think will be a lifetime interest in music. I've even started bashing out a few chords myself. So goodbye, Andy. You made our lives better, and I know you left the world a bit of a better place. Maybe someone could write a tune about your hats so we could play it and remember it.
During the course of the next few moments, I will do my best to try and ruin the music produced. Just to mention, I was in Bob Kerr's Whoopee band at the time of all that happening. And Andy used to come along and dep for us. I remember a tour of Germany once with him along with us. In those days, his favourite food, to which he was thoroughly addicted, was
Spaghetti.
jelly. Jelly, yes. Who said jelly? And I remember we used to stop at every service station so that he could have his fix.
Jelly roll.
He was very tired, wanted to go to bed. He went up there and there was a swarm of bees clustered around the lamp in the middle on his ceiling. And he thought, I'm so tired, I'm just going to go to bed. And so he left the window open, he slept under the swarm of bees, and they went out in the morning. And that was like typical of Andy. He was like so amazing.
I hope you can try and understand me when I say, as of this moment in time and at the end of the day, and furthermore in an ongoing situation-wise way, that this party of the first part, i.e. me, harbors feelings of affection, i.e. love, L-O-V-E, for the party of the second part you. We love you, Andy. That's it.
I'd known Andy about 15 years through the City of London Phonograph and Gramophone Society, which I used to be chairman of our northern branch at Preston. He answered a little query I had in our magazine about 15 years ago, and we've been friends ever since. The thing is, until his death, I never made the connection between him and Something's in the Air. He never told me. He knew everything about me. I'm an ex-professional entertainer. He knew all about my career, but he never said a word. And apparently, there's 2 or 3 of our members here from the London Society. He didn't tell them either. So there's a very modest man for you. We spoke every week at great length. He was like me. He got a thing on BT where you ring for an hour and then you got to redial. And he'd say, shall I ring you back? And I'd say, well, give us 5 minutes while I go to the loo and make a copy with you. I mean, you can't see over the phone. I'd be like this talking to him, you know.
His greatest gift to us was definitely the piano, which he gave my family. So like my dad said, Catherine was learning, and there was one at the school, but she couldn't practice at home. So Andy decided we might as well have his old tooling piano. And I remember coming back from school one day and watching them try to get up the stairs. It was, yeah, Andy, my dad, and Ted, and there's a lot of strained backs, I think.
A few little events. We had a jumble sale. Do you remember we had the jumble sale? He used to have a little steam engine that he used to get out occasionally. That he used to get going. Do you remember the? I can remember a little.
Maybe
Yockens kids would probably
story a bit later, Tim, otherwise we might be here all night.
That's the point, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that just proves we've all got so many memories of him. Yeah, it's nice to think he gave us some of his music, and that I guess in a way we can still hear his voice in our house. It's, the piano's, it's a little rough and out of tune in places, but I really like the sound, and it will remind me of him.
I wasn't terribly well, and on Christmas Day I'm having my Christmas lunch and the phone rang. And it was Andy, who I'd only met, relatively briefly, trying to find, asking me how I was. And to me, that typified the man. He was a wonderful person. Yes, it was a privilege to have known him. Thank you.
But I've asked Andy, where did you acquire all this knowledge? How can you retain this apart from having a good memory? He said, well, when the band was touring, Thunderclap Newman, the lights would go off and with the girls and get drunk and all that business, whereas he would go to the hotel room with a pile of books and would just read and read and read. Well, there you go.
You didn't keep your head when all about you were losing theirs and blaming it on you. Now, if you can keep your head when all men doubt you, make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hazing. And yet doesn't look too good or talk too wise. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings, never breathe a word about your loss. If you can walk with kings and not lose the common touch. If all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving moment with 60 seconds worth of distance run, why, yours is the earth and everything which is in it. And what is more, you'll be a man, my son.